Blessings of the day to you. Thank you for joining me today to be a part of the Bending Angel Prayer Ministry. Today's prayer is prayer not to be a knucklehead. No doubt many of you saw Baseball Hall of Famer Nolan Ryan's social media post this week. It was posted on Governor Abbott's official website. Nolan Ryan, with homespun wisdom, asks everyone not to be a knucklehead. Wear masks, he said. Wash your hands. Social distance. In effect, act wisely. Undoubtedly, thousands of people, like you and me, who are as tired about hearing about the need to wear masks as we are experiencing the discomfort and the inconvenience of wearing them. Like you, I'd hope, with all the warnings of leaders, of healthcare professionals, and the numerous testimonies of those who have suffered and lost loved ones in the pandemic, that the worst for America would be behind us by now. That our collective behavior would be guided in our collective wisdom, our common humanity. Tragically, we're now faced with IC units at capacity, and soon choices may have to be made as to who might live or die, who will be receiving the care they need, or the ventilators they need to breathe. Set against this harsh reality, we have seen in bars, clubs, and beaches an overflowing of crowds, standing shoulder to shoulder, and most not wearing masks. But America's not alone, is it? Turn on the news and you will see that this kind of behavior, with masses of people acting oblivious to the risk to themselves and others, has been repeated in countries around the world, including on the beaches of England. This week, on the hottest day of the year, hundreds of thousands of people came to the beaches. Where do we find the wisdom to act wisely at this time? The best source to find wisdom, I believe, is in Scripture, and I believe it is in prayer. Two scriptural quotations came to mind today. The first is Proverbs 3:13. Blessed are those who find wisdom, those who gain understanding. When we find wisdom, God says we are blessed. When we understand our acts affect others and infect others, we're then able to bless others by acting in accordance with that wisdom. Again, we are blessed with wisdom, and in turn, we can and do bless others. And the second scriptural quotation is from Proverbs 18:2. Fools find no pleasure in understanding, but delight in airing their opinions. Besides thinking about Nolan Ryan's advice, I think about a biblical quote from Spider-Man, that with great power comes great responsibility. Luke 12:48. In that vein, I say to you that with great freedom in America comes great responsibility. Who are we as a free people responsible for and to? God, in our daily prayers, please grant us your wisdom in this time of pandemic. God, please show us how we can best use that wisdom for the good of your kingdom and for all your children. God, as your child, Nolan Ryan said this week, please help us not to be knuckleheads. Amen. Thanks for joining me this day. And remember, until our next time together in prayer, that God and His angels are just a prayer away.